We are committed to finding at least $1.5 trillion in savings for the American people. While
House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune spoke to reporters ahead of a vote on the budget resolution that would make the 2017 tax cuts permanent, cut government spending, and address border security. Speaker Johnson said he had the votes to pass the pending budget resolution and that House and Senate Republicans had agreed to identify $1.5 trillion in federal government spending cuts.
We are committed to finding at least $1.5 trillion in savings for the American people, while also preserving our essential programs. The Democrats are out right now trying to make hay out of the fact that we're going to gut Medicaid and all these other things. It's simply not true. We're going to protect the essential programs for everybody who's eligible to receive those. And you'll see that reflected in the final bill. But I think it's very important for us to note that we'll be looking for $1.5 trillion in savings, and I can tell you that many of us are going to aim much higher and find those savings because we believe they are there. We want to make government more efficient, effective, and leaner for the American people. And I think that will serve every American of every party. And we're happy to do that. This morning, we'll take the next big step in that process, and I just want to say I'm very happy to have our partners in the Senate working so closely with us as one team, one unified team, which is very important for us to deliver on all these objectives. And I can't tell you how much I thank Senate Majority Leader Thune for his principled, steady leadership and his resolve through this entire process, and I'm delighted to yield the podium to him next. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and good morning. A lot of work been going on here the last few days, but what I can tell you is that I think, as you know, last week that there were 51 Senate Republicans that passed a budget resolution that seeks to accomplish all the things that the Speaker outlined. We are all aligned on the need to make the 2017 Trump tax cuts permanent, to restore American energy dominance, to grow our economy, and to make a generational investment in our border security, and also make sure that we are ready militarily to deal with any of the threats that the country faces around the world. And those are all things that are addressed in this budget resolution, which is why it's really important that we act. The budget resolution, as you know, is the first step. It unlocks budget reconciliation, which is where all this can be achieved. But one of the principal objectives in our budget resolution and in the House's, as outlined by the Speaker, is spending cuts. We have got to do something to get the country on a more sustainable fiscal path, and that entails us taking a hard scrub of our government, figuring out where we can find those savings. And our ambition in the Senate is we are aligned with the House in terms of what their budget resolution outlined in terms of savings. The Speaker's talked about $1.5 trillion. We have a lot of United States senators who believe that is a minimum. And we're certainly going to do everything we can to be as aggressive as possible to see that we are serious about the matter not only of making our federal government more fiscally sustainable, but also deficit reduction, which is critical to a lot of our members in the Senate, and I know to his members in the House. So we're ready to move forward. I'm hoping that the Speaker and his team and his House colleagues can succeed today, get the budget resolution passed, and that will set us up for the next step in this process, which enables us to achieve all the things on President Trump's agenda, including those I just outlined. But absolutely essential that we work really, really hard to see what we can do to make government smaller, more efficient, and more accountable to the American taxpayer.